SisAl Pilot at Elkem Technology Pilot Department. At Elkem's pilot station in Kristiansand, Norway. The first set of large-scale aluminothermic experiments is carried out. Different raw material mixes are run to target different silicon and slag products. Charging, tapping, and phase separation will be investigated, along with refractory interaction and temperature behavior. Raw materials. The raw materials needed in the process are mainly silica and aluminum, and calcium oxide for slag making. The aluminium used in the pilot at Elkem is shavings, dross, and blocks supplied by Hydro. The silica used is pure, fine sand from Merimse and skulls from Vakker. A slag containing 50-50 calcium oxide and silica is also used. And pure, fine calcium oxide powder to mix with the other silica sources to make an artificial slag. Charging and stirring. 3 different charging strategies are used in the pilots at Elkem to study the advantages of each. One of the strategies is co-charging. Here, silica, calcium oxide, and aluminum are charged simultaneously. The other 2 strategies start by heating the calci-silica slag and then adding the aluminum. Then one can either stir the material with rotor stirring or with a gas lance. Matti is modeling the different stirring alternatives at Elkem. Sampling. Samples are taken continuously during the hold time prior to tapping to study the reduction of silica with aluminium to form silicon. The samples are either collected by a sampling cup or by using a cold graphite rod. Metal and slag will solidify at the rod and can be knocked off afterwards. The silicon product. The silicon product from the pilot experiments at Elkem is a calcium-rich aluminium-silicon alloy. The alloy itself is of interest to the partners in the aluminium industry. The silicon can be refined to metallurgical grade silicon, which is of interest for Elkem, Vakker, and Dow. At Silica materials, further refinement can be done to reach solid grade silicon. The slag product. In addition to silicon, the SisAl process produces a calcium aluminate slag with a high alumina content. The slag can either be sold to the steel industry as is, or it can be treated further. Some of the slag from the pilot at Elkem is crushed and sent to NTUA for hydrometallurgical processing. The slag is then separated into calcium oxide and alumina. The alumina can be used for a variety of applications, for example, primary production of high purity aluminium.